The calendar reads 2026. It is Week 18, final week of the regular season. Every game on the schedule a division battle. This is one of the best. The Seahawks and 49ers come your way next. With Greg Olsen, I'm Mike Tirico. What a way to wrap up this regular season. One of the best rivalries of the last quarter century. Seahawks and Niners are underway. Get across the 20, marks him at the 22-yard line. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 was that one. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
The throw on first down is Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Jackson Smith-Njigba. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 6th touchdown now for the season. Myers good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. He's taken down for just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of the first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second
and a yard.
Get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And the Niners are going to be set up first and goal. Nice run, getting them down to the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Purdy now on second down. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him.
This one caught just missed the pylon. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7.
Set to kick off.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. What a great matchup here. The Seahawks, the Niners. Think about the last decade, the 2010s. This may have been as good a rivalry as the NFL had. So many important games. In that 2013 season, the NFC Championship game was a classic. Seahawks narrowly hanging on. They beat the Niners by 6. Richard Sherman, that incompletion at the end of the game that he forced on the pass to the end zone to Michael Crabtree. That just kind of continued on. Always an undertone. Good, respected teams, but tight battles when the Seahawks and the Niners share the field. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Up the middle, here's Jones. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play for Seattle. It's a gain of 34. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Short throw, taken in by Disley. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
First catch there for Kupp, and he's got a 1st down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Darnold to throw again. This is caught 2. Fighting made for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. A quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to wind up losing yardage here, and that will take us to the end of the opening quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they come up now, 2nd and goal. This defense stacked up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
They get away from their running back down here near the goal line, Mike. They change it up. They give the ball to their wide receiver. He gets stuffed. Not a lot of space to operate down here.
He's got it at the 3.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Get set, get set. Up.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 9.
Get set, get set. Up.
Again, it's McCaffrey. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 39-yard attempt.
Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
On the return, here comes Horton. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 9-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. A play fake. Now it's Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Get set.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. In the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here with McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. 3rd down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
For the field goal, a 44-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers are going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago. And now he's back out to kick it away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shaheed in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Jones. It looks like he's going to have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. They convert on 3rd down.
A gain of 1 yard.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Hunt brings it in left side.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's going to look deep. Going to Kupp. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. To throw is Darnold. That's to the rookie, the 5th rounder, Torrey Horton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks.
20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Seattle.
1st down, Seattle.
Here's Darnold again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. On the ground now with Jones. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Now, timeout signal form, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Take a shot. Downfield. Looking for Kupp. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Seattle.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Yellow. Outside. Yep. 18.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
1st and 10 for Purdy. Shot on there, caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On 2nd down, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Kupp in motion. On 2nd down, it's Darnold. This one is caught by Velus Jones Jr. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down. This is Jones. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive. with some points.
Third and short yardage, and here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make up. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Purdy on first down. They're trying to hit him with a screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
Yellow. Get set. 18. What's up? Yellow. Up.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house.
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Nick Bosa getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. On second down, it's Jones. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is third down.
Now Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Outside.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1.
Get set.
Purdy works out of the pistol. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll be third down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Purdy on target to Ayuk, and the 49ers have a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
Purdy now on second down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That's caught. It's Evans. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. It's a gain of 19 in the air. First down, 49.
At the 11-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
And this coach finds himself in a tough spot. He understands his team. They need 2 scores. But instead of taking the field goal, he decides to go for it. And what a job with the stop by this defense.
The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. It is 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
For the Seahawks.
They get 19 on that pass play. First down, Seattle.
Go side.
On the give, it's Jones. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
7.
Darnold now to throw. Slant. Smith and Jigba has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Michael Williams. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
They run it once more with Jones. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Third and inches. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down.
And now this brings up a tough situation, Mike, because even if they were going to consider going for it on fourth down, how do you do so when you couldn't even manage to get a few inches on third down? Disappointing result for them on that play.
A 55-yard attempt.
And this one is not going to get there. Not even close. Look like complications with the snap. It's no good. And their lead will stay right where it is.
Yellow. Get set. Yellow.
Throwing on first down is Purdy. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The 49er, first down.
A first down throw for Purdy. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his own.
Leonard Williams in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Okay, let's make some good calls, offense.
on second down is Purdy. Throwing right, it's taken in. He's to the 15. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. Here we go. First and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
They'll try and run with McCaffrey. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
What is it? Come on!
From the 2, they're going to go for it here. It is fourth and goal. Here's Purdy. This one is caught. Fourth and goal. They deliver. Touchdown, 49ers. Pinheiro on for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, here comes Horton. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
And when they needed to come up with a play the most, Mike, this defense delivers. They desperately needed to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance to go pull this one out. Now they come away with a big takeaway, and at the end of this game, they got a shot. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
To throw is Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chance.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's Purdy. The second down throw is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier. And
this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. Down the sideline. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 63 yards.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here is 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Moving outside the pocket. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
they let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Here we go. One final play. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.